Howdy Coaster Squad, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at the one, the only Universal Studios Orlando. How freaking awesome is that? It's been about 5-6 months since I've been back, and we are here for a very special reason. Today we are here for the Orlando Informer Meetup. So if you guys don't know, there's a really cool magazine here called the Orlando Informer, and they're hosting this meetup. Basically, after 7 o'clock, we are in the park until midnight. So we're gonna get night rides on all of the really awesome rides, including Velocicoaster, which, as you guys know, I rode last time I was here in June. It is awesome, and I can't wait to get back on it again. So we're gonna go ahead and head right over to Islands of Adventure and go ride it right now. Let's go. We are walking in right now, and already we see greatness. We got the Incredible Hulk coaster right here, and then my baby right there. Velocicoaster, my number one. I can't wait to get back on that. The app says it's a 40-minute wait right now. I don't really want to wait in that, so let's go over here. Let's see how long Hulk's line is. So Hulk is a 15-minute wait. That's normally something I would do, but I kind of want to walk around. One thing, last time I was here, I only had about 5 hours, and I only did like Velocicoaster and ooh, Dr. Doom was a 5-minute wait. I only did Velocicoaster and Red and Journey, so. Today I'm kind of just gonna play everything by ear, see how things are going. Just kind of chill. I was so rushed last time to go ride Velocicoaster, so tonight I have until midnight. So I mean, I'm chilling. It's getting a little cold out though. I might want to put my jacket on in just a minute, if you know what I mean. But there it goes. Hulk just went. Yes. I want to go ride it, but at the same time I kind of want to wait until. I want to wait until the park starts closing off to the public before we start getting on the rides. So kind of just want to walk around and see how things are going here at Islands. Even though this is the only park that I came to last time. I definitely want to just take things a little slower today and not be in a super big rush like I was last time. So let's go walk around and have some fun. Walking past some more attractions. Dudley Do Ride is 10 minutes right now. Kong's at 15. I think Jurassic Park was like 5. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna ride that right now, but I'm gonna ride it later though. I'm gonna do all the water rides. Yeah. Here we go. This is why I'm here. This is why I forked over the $300 for tickets to this special event to go to this ride right here. Yes, sir. I am so excited. Like, I want to see if I want to get on that thing right now, to be honest. There's River Adventure. That's like a 5-minute wait. Yo, I'm psyched. All right, you guys, I couldn't resist. We're doing single rider. I've never done it before, so. Oh, actually, just kidding. We gotta wait 45 for this. All right, cool. Just got off of Velocicoaster, and man, what a ride. I originally was starting to wait in the regular line, and then the single rider line opened up, and I was like, score, I'm gonna do that instead. So probably waited about maybe 10 minutes. So that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad of a wait, but yeah, super fun. I love Velocicoaster, my number one coaster of all time. There it goes on the stall. Just, So I didn't go through the regular queue because I'm gonna be doing it a lot tonight for the Informer Meetup. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Hogwarts and let's go do some magic because I have my wand with me. All right, guys, we're entering Hogsmeade, part of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There's the Hogwarts Express. Now over here is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. So here's the thing, they're actually doing a virtual queue right now. I'm gonna go ask and see if I can get in the line with the wristband. If not, then I can go on it later. It's fine, but I want to see if I can get it. I want to see if I can get on it. All right, you guys. So while the park is open, I will still need to get a virtual line reservation. I'll still need to do a virtual line for Hagrid. So I'm gonna come back later. There's none available right now, so that's totally fine. So while we're here, I got my wand with me. So back when I first came to Universal in 2016, my family and I purchased a bunch of wands, and I have the Elder Wand, or Dumbledore's wand. So let's go around and do some magic. So here in all the Harry Potter lands, you can actually find different spots, like right here. And whenever you see things like this, you have to do the sign with your wand, and hopefully you can get it to work. So let's see if we can do it. Okay. So it's a triangle. Okay, so. No? Didn't work. Oh, here we go. Wait, right there. Yay, we did it! There's a sensor right there in the corner that senses the little tip of the wand. The wand tip. Yay! Magic! Alright, here's one right here. What's the sign? It's like a circle and making an R. Let's see, where's the sensor at? There it is. Okay, ready? Oh. There we go. Yay! Chocolate frog. Yay! It's opening. There's a froggy. Magic. Okay, please excuse this magic things right now. Apparently they're doing a show, a projection show on the castle, so we're gonna go watch that right now. It's happening. It's a 20-minute wait for Forbidden Journey. That's kind of cool. So cool. Hedwig just vibing. No, it's raining. Oh no. I missed the lock. It started raining for a second. But isn't that beautiful? And the helicopter. Wow. That was awesome. That was pretty neat, getting to see the projection show. I actually never seen a projection show on the castle before, so that was pretty awesome. I can't go back into Hogsmeade. I have to go back all the way back around, so I think I'm gonna go try to go ride Hulk or something. I don't know, might as well, right? Okay, so forget what I said about going over to Hulk. Actually, it's a 25-minute wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head over to the other park via the Hogwarts Express, and we are going to... You guys hear Hagrid back there? You guys hear it? Decided to come back and go do that. But we're gonna go to Universal Studios via the Hogwarts Express. Yeah, let's do it. Time to go to Hogwarts, or Diagon Alley, actually. So awesome. Bye, Hagrid.
Wait, how about this one?
It's occupied, Harry.
Looks like a bunch of fursuits.
Let's keep looking.
We'll never catch them all now. Spiders? No, look British actually. Did you really have to do that?
Honestly, Ron, they're just sweet.
The Muggles. Oh, there's Night Bus. Hey guys, what are long faces? Yay! Mad Eye. Yay! So cool, dude. I freaking love the Hogwarts Express. What a perfect way to easily transfer to park to park with the Hogwarts Express. But now we are in Universal Studios, a park I have not been to since March 2020. Super excited. Let's get it. So here we are in the London area. We're heading towards Diagon Alley first. And right over here is the Night Bus. I think the Shrunken Head's over here too. Wonder if that's working. Check out the Night Bus, man. That was that purple bus that you guys saw. That's so sick. I love that. That's so sick. Nice. Shrunken Head. So right here is pretty cool. This is number 12 Grimmauld Place. This is where Sirius Black lives in the movies. And I just saw him for a second as I was getting the camera ready. But looking behind this little curtain right here is the house elf. His name is Creature. We'll see if we can spot him. There he is. It's Creature. Creature. Nice. I'm in absolute heaven right now. You guys know I love Harry Potter. I'm a huge Potterhead. Otherwise, I'd pick the wrong hair color. So yeah, here we go. Heading into Diagon Alley. Oh man. Oh, it's just as good as I remember it. Wow. This is so cool. Oh, I forgot there's a little magic thing is right here. Where's Gringotts? Where's Gringotts? Look, the leaky cauldron. There it is, we found it. There's the big dragon that breathes fire right on top of Gringotts Bank, which is also the home of Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, the ride. Let's go see how long the line is for the ride. Here we go. Look where we are. Inside Gringotts. Look at all the goblins. So one thing that's crazy about this ride, I've never been through the regular entrance. I've always been through the quick queue or the express pass. There's my boy. I forgot his name. God, it looks so real. It's creepy how real that looks. But this is where, I think this is where the, no, it's not, just kidding. I don't know. Kind of funny how they're still trying to push the things, but anyway. But yeah, I've always been through the express pass part of this ride. I've never been through the regular line. So here we go, let's do it.
What was that?
Ew.
The Weasley's wildfire whiz-bangs. Fireworks from my brother's friend George. George, what are you doing here? This is my office, Lord. The question is, what are you doing here? cart. Accio keys.
How did you guess it here? We haven't seen
Well,
you.
don't let me keep you from your tour. I just need to pick up a few things and I'll be on my way. You haven't seen me. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cart.
But what are we talking about? Well, let's get moving. Now, listen to me. The passage to your left will take you to a pair of lifts. The lifts will take you down to the cart station. There you will board a cart for the journey to the vaults beneath the Gringotts. So I'll see you down there. You clear off now and take you to
Here we go.
the table.
Oh God. Oh God. So there's Gringotts Bank. That's where the escape from Gringotts was. Over here is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. This is like the joke shop that Fred and George run. I'll come back in here tomorrow. So Escape from Gringotts is really good. But I have that ranked in my top 25. I don't think it needs to be ranked there anymore. And Mummy is currently 26. I think after tonight, I'm probably gonna do some flip-flopping in the rankings, that's for sure. So now we're just gonna go around Universal Studios and just see if we can hit all the rides. I think Men in Black is next. I actually haven't done that one in 5 years, since I was last year in 2016. So let's go ahead and do Men in Black. Aw, Fear Factor, what have they done to you? I'm sad, hope they get rid of it soon. All right, so the event has officially started. The park is now closed to the public. There are a lot of security around that are like demanding to see wristbands. We have these little wristbands on that tell people that we're part of the event. So that's interesting. All right, so here we go. Here we have Men in Black Alien Attack. This is a dark ride, a shooting ride. I'm excited for this one. I haven't been on this one in a long time. I'm pretty decent at shooting rides, so let's do it. Oh snap. Break room. What up, Will? Oh. Whoa. Cool, dude. These are all the guns that they use, all the weapons. That's so cool. Pew, pew, pew. I love that, that's awesome. Hey, doofus. All right, here's the score. 99,000, almost got 100,000. Dang. Just got off of Men in Black, pretty decent shooting ride. I didn't realize there was a button that I had to push to get more points. So, yeah, noob move right there. One thing that I have not mentioned yet is lockers. So there are free lockers available here at Universal, but my dumbass brought my big bag that I normally bring to all the parks that I go to. And yeah, I have to pay $2 every time I want to use a locker. So there's that. But anyway, so now we're gonna go ride Simpsons. Well, we're gonna go experience Simpsons. It's not necessarily a ride, it's just an experience. So let's go and do Simpsons. All right, here we go. We're heading on the Simpsons ride. Now, I remember me not liking this ride very much. So you can actually bring your bag with you. You don't have to put it in a... You don't have to put it in a locker. They're on a locker, so you just bring your shit with you. So, cool.
They're an imagination that fuels our park. Hurry, put on these light vests.
Krusty, is this a nuclear reactor?
What do you know about nuclear energy, kid? Leave that to us clowns.
Oh, Mr. Krusty, sir, the reactor is terribly dangerous with the leakages and the crackages. Observe. Oh, the growing is happening. Now, if a human being were to enter that room, who knows what events might occur, you late. They could grow 50 feet tall, or 3 extra arms, or an eye where their nose should be, which is painful.
Hey, Nerdenheimer, don't you have a test tube to polish?
Yes, I do, actually, but you denied my request for test tube polish. I've been using rainwater in my shirt tail. It's to...
Get out of here! Here we are at the vehicle boarding station.
I'm sorry, sir. People with heart conditions may not ride.
Why, I'm in the best shape I've ever... Oh, heart attack! Been in my life. I feel like a 20-stroke-year-old. Master Man, you're a dumb. I'll wait outside.
Oh, you can watch Maggie.
You can enjoy each other's nonsense. You don't say. Well, back in my day, people never had to come with one another. Well, Maggie, looks like I'll be taking care of...
Ooh, girl.
That's it, Maggie. Stay with Grandpa. Wow, we're the first people to ever ride this baby. We're like that space guy who did that moon thing.
Neil Armstrong?
No, Chewbacca.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is. What do you want?
A dish best served cold.
Is it ice cream?
No revenge!
Go!
We're on vacation. Can't you kill me on a work day?
Simpsons, get in that ride!
Forget it, Bob. We'll never... Dad!
I waited in line an hour for this thing and I'm riding it. Now hop in.
Now the last thing you'll ever see. A legally required safety video.
Here are some brief guidelines to ensure a safe...
All right, here we go. Go for it, y'all. Let's do it. Just wrapped up the Simpsons ride, and now I have a headache, and it's raining, so yay. Let's go to the next ride, probably E.T., I guess. All right, so now we're heading into the area of the park that I'm not too familiar with. We're heading into Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone. Here's Animal Actors on location. I think E.T., yeah, E.T.'s right over here. And then here's all the other stuff. Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster is over here. I have not ridden that yet, so we're gonna go ahead and ride that over here. But I think we're gonna go on E.T. first, which is right here. All right, so we're heading into E.T. This is actually a ride that I have never done before, so I'm pretty excited for it. Unfortunately, Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster is not open right now, so we'll have to do it tomorrow. So let's do some E.T. Whoa, this is cool. How have I never gone in here before? It's pretty. I've never done this ride before. I've done pretty much, this is like the last major ride that I haven't done, so I'm super excited. Let's go, I'm excited for this. I've actually never seen E.T. though, so I might be a little lost, but let's do it. Look at this. That's kind of cool. It's pretty in here. All right, there's the ride vehicles. Let's go. All right, so E.T. was kind of lame. I think it's just for me not having seen the movie. I don't really know too much about it, so yeah, I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but yeah, it's okay. We honestly don't really have too much more left to do here. We got Fast and Furious. That's probably the next one that I'm gonna go do. And then we got Rip Ride Rocket, Mummy, Despicable Me, Shrek if it's open to us. If not, then we'll do it tomorrow. And then I think that's it. Oh, Transformers, another one we need to do. And then I think that's it, right? Jimmy Fallon, duh. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, I think we'll go do Fast and Furious next. All right, so we're actually right near Transformers, so I guess we'll just do it now. Fast and Furious is like all the way over there. I just saw it. It's like right where that Ghirardelli is, like to the left of that. So we'll go there next. Not looking forward to it, but yeah, let's go do Transformers since we're literally right here. All right, here we go, Transformers. All right, here we go. Time for this terrible ride. Fast and Furious, let's get it. All right, guys, we just got off of Transformers. It was super fun. I don't like the glasses though. I think the glasses kind of ruins it. But now, Fast and Furious. This ride sucks, but I'll still go do it anyway. All right, the queue's pretty cool. I'll give it that. But I just remember the ride being really bad. Let's do it.
Getting those blank stares. It's fun. You guys are going to a party. You guys are going to a party for Dom because Dom is racing his car. When Dom races, he wins. It's a good old time. You guys are going to have fun, I promise. You look like you do not believe me whatsoever.
No.
What about me makes me look untrustworthy? Is it the cutoff jean shorts? Is that what it is? So Dom makes me wear them. He says you gotta wear a uniform. Sorry, guys. Hey girl, what's going on?
Hey Pat, I see our party goers have arrived.
Yeah, they just got here. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm Mia, Dom's sister. Well, another race just wrapped, and it looks like my brother won another car for his collection.
Of course he did.
Honestly, I don't know why anybody challenges him.
I wouldn't.
Well, we're meeting up at Sullivan's Garage for the after party, and while Tej works on your rides, you guys enjoy the break room. My brother calls this the family room. Dom says he doesn't have friends, he has family.
It's so cute.
And the faces you see on these walls are our family.
But honestly, when you look at it, especially that corner, it's just his face.
So, welcome to our family.
Welcome to the family, guys. Speaking of, hey Tej, you're up on that monitor with Mia.
Luda.
All right. What's up, Mia?
Hey Tej, just welcoming these good people to our family. How are their rides coming along?
The rides are ready to roll out and roll out in style.
Good news for you.
I'll let Dom know. You guys have fun at the party.
Bye, Mia.
Bye, Mia.
All right, Pat.
Yeah?
Let's get these people on their way. Send them over to the war room.
You got it, boss. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, you heard the man. Just a moment, those doors will open up into the war room with my friend Jamie. You know, Jamie's a little new, so go easy on them, all right?
Bet.
Or don't. Honestly, do whatever you want. Guys.
Right this way? Oh, man.
Cool.
In all honesty, I wasn't expecting you guys to show up early. It is an after party, not really a before party. So we call it knee slapper.
Yes.
Alrighty, I guess we're just gonna have to jump into this feat first. Welcome to the war room, guys. My name is Jamie. How are all of you doing today?
Good.
That is fantastic to hear. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just apologize off of the bat if I seem nervous and or distracted and or some other miscellaneous third thing. It is my first day in here on my own, so flying solo is a lot of pressure, but I'm reasonably confident in my own abilities, so I think I got a handle on it as long as everything goes smoothly and according to plan, which since you guys are here means he should be calling us.
Jamie,
what's up?
The buses are here.
Yes, right on schedule. So go ahead, get these guys outside, and let me get that for you.
I got this, Jamie.
Or you can do it.
Dom, what up?
Just a little rude.
Tej, just got a heads up from Hobbs. The FBI is about to raid your location.
Man, they always ruining our fun.
That's not on here.
It gets worse.
It does?
They're leading Owen Shaw right to your door.
Owen.
Shaw?
To my door.
That cockroach we beat down in Spain?
Which door?
What's he got to do with this?
Everything.
Nothing yet.
I was wrong.
And let's keep it that way. Get those people on those buses.
I'm on it, boss. If
You
you
need to
guys...
start bugging out right now.
I'm doing my job.
And get that turbo truck ready.
Whatever you say.
I'm sending Letty there to pick it up.
I will call her.
I'm on it.
He will call her.
Hobbs needs our help. He needs our team. Spread the word.
Put it on Facebook?
But keep it in our family.
Only on the family group.
Keep it quiet.
I would not put it on Facebook. Man, that's shiny.
It's Hobbs.
I know it is.
Hobbs, my man.
Just stating.
What up?
Sorry, Brother Tej, no time for chit-chat. I just sent you a brief on FBI agent Novak. Has Toretto filled you in?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
He wants us to get everybody over to the party at Sullivan's.
He wants that.
Sounds like a plan. That party is a ready-made diversion. Keep it going.
The what?
We need to discuss how you're going to get all those civilians out of there without tipping off the FBI.
Seconds ago, you guys were family.
Okay, hold on. Let me get everybody squared away, and we'll talk offline.
Twitter isn't offline.
Copy that, Tej, and let everybody know. Shut off your cell phones.
Why?
We don't want Shaw tracking your locations.
And you're calling from a payphone?
Okay, Jamie, you heard the man.
Yeah, I did.
It's about to go to a whole nother level.
Prison.
Send everybody to the loading dock.
Alright, whatever you say. I do not get paid enough to do this job. Go ahead, guys. Make your way out that door. Head up the ramp.
Bye.
To the loading bus. I'll catch you later.
All right. Time to go on a trash ride. I mean, good ride. Okay, here's the party bus. Let's do it. There is a fake person in the front. That's creepy as hell. All right, guys, we just finished with Fast and Furious, and that sucked. It really sucked. I don't like that ride at all. That sucked. Pretty cool. There he is. So over here is something pretty cool. You guys see that big old boy right there? Look at that shark. This is a throwback to what used to be over here, the Jaws ride. That's so cool, I love this. All right guys, here we go, Revenge of the Mummy. I'm excited. Dang, Mummy was a lot better than I remember. That destroys Gringotts. I mean, the launch was super forceful. I don't remember which one's the magic seat. I sat back left. I don't think that was it. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one it was. But we are now gonna go to, first of all, there's a big old Christmas tree right here. I love that. So we got 3 more rides left in this park, and then we're gonna mosey on over to Islands again. So we still have to do Race to New York starring Jimmy Fallon, Despicable Me, and Rip Ride Rocket. So I'm gonna do Jimmy Fallon now, then we'll do Despicable Me afterwards. I haven't done that in like 5 years. And then we're gonna end with Rip Ride Rocket. So let's go. All right, so we're heading inside of the Tonight Show ride. Something pretty cool about this ride is that I've actually been to 30 Rock in New York, and I've actually been inside the studio where they record the Tonight Show. So I also really love Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show. So this is gonna be awesome. Over here is like all the past Tonight Show hosts: Johnny Carson, Steve Allen, Jack Parr, Jay Leno, Conan, and the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Fallon. Let's go, baby. That's a cool little picture right there. I like that. That's awesome. Let's go upstairs. Race to New York is a pretty fun ride. I like it a lot. It's a simulator ride, but who cares? It's pretty cool. In just a few minutes, we're gonna be getting on this bad boy. I actually have not seen a train run. Let me go make sure it's open, because I don't know if it is. I like this little stage right here. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's open. I haven't seen it run since when I got here earlier. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, but yeah. Hopefully it is open. I love Rip Ride Rocket. All right, but we're gonna go to Despicable Me first. I'm gonna go check and see if Rip Ride Rocket, if it's open. All right, so Rip Ride Rocket is not open right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do Despicable Me. And, oh, it looks like Shrek is open. Cool. All right, we can do that one last, and then we can go and do that while we wait for Rip Ride Rocket, and then we'll go to Despicable Me right now. So let's go. Yo, it's Beetlejuice. I was wondering if we're gonna see any characters. Look, it's Beetlejuice. Hey, Beetlejuice. Hey. Hey, Beetlejuice.
The freeze ray.
All right, guys, here we go. Despicable Me. I have not done this in 5 years, since 2016. I'm excited. Here we go. Here we go. Woo. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, fine. Yeah, that was pretty much basically the Simpsons. I like that better than the Simpsons ride though. That was pretty cute. All right, guys, let's do this. So now we are going into Shrek 4D. For those of you guys that don't know, this is actually going to be going away soon. So I am going to see this for probably the first and only time. So I'm super excited about this. This is awesome. I think it's like a show or something. I don't know, but let's find out.
Listen, we must help these people.
Oh, we have guests. Hi there, folks. Welcome to Lord Farquaad's castle. Run for your lives! Oh, rather lackluster bunch.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happened. You need to tell them the story.
Sure. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I love that story. It's rather episodic for my taste.
No! Our story!
Oh, so sorry. I've been feeling really spaced out lately.
Shrek Show was really cute. I love Shrek. It's a pretty awesome movie, so I really enjoyed that. But now, Rip Ride Rocket has reopened. Let's make it the final ride here at Universal Studios Florida, and then we'll head over to Islands of Adventure from there. Let's do it. All right, you guys, so we just finished going on Rip Ride Rocket. Super fun. 2 problems with it though. I don't remember if Bring Me to Life on the secret menu or not, because I didn't know where it was. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. That was so sad. I ended up selecting Pump It, but my speakers weren't working, so that kind of sucked. I was like, dang it. But anyway, we're gonna head over to Islands of Adventure, hopefully sneak in a few rides. Let's go. So I'm not really trying to go on any water rides right now. I can do them all tomorrow. So we'll do, I'll start off with Hulk, then we'll do Kong, Doctor Doom. Oh, Spider-Man too, I forgot about Spider-Man. Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Kong, Velocicoaster, Forbidden Journey, and then we'll end off with Hagrid. If I'm running out of time, I might just go do, skip a few rides. We got about an hour, like pretty much an hour and 45 minutes left to do the rides over here. So hopefully we have enough time to do all of them. If not, you know, we're coming back tomorrow. So whatever ride we don't do today, we'll definitely do tomorrow. So all the water rides like Dudley Do Right and Jurassic Park and Popeye and Bluto, we'll all do those tomorrow. As well as Bourne and Woody Woodpecker and all the stuff that we missed at studios. So let's head over to Islands. All right, guys, our next stop, the Incredible Hulk. Let's get it. My first time on Hulk in 2020 was in the back row. My second time in 2021 was in the front row. That was awesome. It started raining halfway through the ride. It's raining right now, like drizzling. But that was awesome. That was super fun. I think I'm gonna go straight to Hagrid, go ride that real quick. I'll do Kong tomorrow. So Kong, Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, all the water rides, and Forbidden Journey. I did Forbidden Journey last time I was here. That was the other ride I did besides Velocicoaster. So I'll go ahead and save those for tomorrow because I really want to ride. I really want to get a couple rides. I really want to get a couple rides on Hagrid, and then the rest of the time I'm just gonna marathon Velocicoaster for an hour. So let's go. I'm so psyched. This is such an awesome event. Let's go. Walking through Seuss Landing right now. Another area of the park that I don't really go to very often. I'm gonna try to do Cat in the Hat and the little trolley thingy tomorrow. But right now I am more focused on going to Hagrid and then Velocicoaster. And honest to God, I don't know where the frick I'm going.
One's for Quantum.
Hey. Alright, let's go do Hagrid. Alright guys, so we're gonna go on Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. This is the ride that I was supposed to go on, that I was going to go on last time I was here back in June, and I waited in line for it, got the virtual queue and everything, but then my time ran out and I had to exit the line and go back to my car so I can make my flight. So I am 100% getting on it this time. This is currently my 4th favorite roller coaster of all time under Velocicoaster, Iron Rattler, and Mako. Super excited to get back on it. This is also my 50th roller coaster too, my first coaster milestone. So super excited to get back on Hagrid. Let's go. A lot of cool things while we're in line for this ride. Here is Hagrid's hut. And I believe Buckbeak is on the other side. Because this also leads to Flight of the Hippogriff too, so. Cool. What up, Hagrid? So excited. Holy crap, you guys. Hagrid, that was insane. I lucked out. I was going to be in the back row of a ride, but then the back row wasn't working, so I got on the next trade, front row, in the motorbike. I was gonna sit sidecar, because I've never sat sidecar before, but that was insane. Hagrid is such a fun ride. I love launch coasters and love Harry Potter, so that was sick. All right, so now we're going to, what are they doing over here? There's something happening over here. Oh, it's the Triwizard.
You treat yourself every day, I guess. You can just have a breakfast all the time.
Look, it's the Triwizard tournament.
Did you get a proper massage? Yeah, that's my favourite part. You can save it for later, or it's just like extra sweet on top.
Cool.
Come take a picture.
All right, guys, so now that we've done Hagrid, we are going to end the night riding Velocicoaster, try to get as many rides as I can on it until noon, or midnight. I wish it was noon. Until midnight, and then we're gonna head out, go back to the hotel room, and sleep and get ready for the next day. What the hell is happening here?
This right here's Michaela. Michaela, every day my parents tell me I'm a failure. What's your name?
What the hell is happening here?
Tessa, I'm in the booth because right now I've got my confession.
All right, you guys, time to end the night off with a bang. Velocicoaster for 40 minutes. Let's go. It's a 10-minute wait. Let's get it. So if you guys have not seen my other video where I recorded the entire queue, we're gonna go through it once again. Check it out. I'm so excited to get back in here. This queue is freaking incredible. Starting off with this awesome little raptor statue that has all the different raptors. Charlie, Delta, Blue, and the other one. And there's the ride in the background. That's so awesome. So this part of the queue is pretty cool. You can see the ride going past. Pretty much. You can see the ride going past, but any minute now. Here we go. There it goes. And look. Hey, Blue. That was cool. This is the coolest part of the queue. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not lit or what? Look at this animatronic. It looks so real. That is awesome. That is insane. Nighttime, back row, plenty of room. Needless to say, that was the best ride I've ever gotten on Velocicoaster. That was insane. I kind of want to end the night off on that because that, I don't know if that can be beat. That was incredible. I still have like 30 minutes before this thing closes, but I want to ride it again. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. 2 awesome night rides on Velocicoaster to end the night. Technically we got until 12:30, but a lot of the rides are shutting down at 12. So what a freaking day, dudes. I mean, just to think that we have one more day of this is just insane. I'm so psyched for tomorrow. I'm gonna be riding Velocicoaster a lot tomorrow. But yeah, so tonight was insane. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more awesome content from Texas theme parks and beyond. Press the like button, comment down below if you guys have ridden Velocicoaster or not. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 2. Peace out.